Hi, Heidi Ho, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to the Phil Bottoms Atlanta Falcons franchise. We come in today's episode at the end of the preseason. I did show preseason week one, preseason, not preseason, preseason week one, and the last video as we also dealt with the offseason. So we're going to go ahead and get into the preseason stats as it looked as if Maxwell Calhoun is struggling to start in the preseason. He did end with two touchdowns, no interceptions, and then Desmond Ritter, who was able to put on a phenomenal job whenever he was playing with 365, three touchdowns, one interception. So our passing game might be the struggle, but we actually do have some running ability as average of 3.4, 4.2, and 5.3 a carry. That's going to mean a lot if we can keep this production in the regular season. Receiving, it looks as if Drake might actually be able to break 1,000 yards for the first time. I think it's the first time. Yeah, this would be the first time as we need him to get a ton more catches, ton more opportunities. But it looks as if our receiving core only two targets or two receptions for Rome. That's not good. Blocking, it doesn't look as if. Oh, never mind. There's the issues. Yep. Anyways, when it comes to our tackles, our defense is doing well against the run, but not as well against the pass, as Dallas is still going to be trying to lead us in sacks. Jesse is going to be leading us into the regular season with interceptions, as Kazir White getting one is also kind of nice. All right, so we go ahead and we need to make room for 5 players. Now, I'll just show y'all what decisions I end up making, but for right now, yeah, I'll just show y'all what I do. I cut one person, moved one person to the practice squad. Now I'm gonna see if we can't get a trade potentially done for KJ Hamler. No one's interested, but I'll see what I can do. Actually, when it comes to KJ, I think I'll just free up the cap space at. Oh, where'd he go? When it comes to KJ, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and take the cut, and then I know we have an extra strong safety that we ain't be needing, so we're gonna go ahead and cut him. Free up another million to free up some money. I'm gonna drop Mike Hughes. He's only one overall higher than King, and then this will also give Aubrey more playing time, and that's going to go ahead and do us in. I think I'm also going to go in and, oh, we actually have an injury. Let me take a look at this. So going into the regular season, we will be missing Troy Anderson, Arnold Ebiketie, and Mekhi Becton Sr. McKee Becton Sr. So those are some pretty serious injuries as our edge rush, our own line, and depth issues. But let's go ahead and get on to the regular season. We're going to start our season off against the Seahawks. All right, so we go ahead and we start our regular season against the Seahawks. We did miss the playoffs, but we came pretty close to making it. I'm going to throw a 7-game win strategy or goal. We're going to go ahead and auto-generate that, or the draft class. So we go ahead and get a look at our top 5 positions. Now, it says quarterback still a main position. We're not super worried about that. Now, when it comes to what I want to worry about with our scouts, I think I'm going to focus primarily on probably edge rush, like we see right in, left outside linebacker, and maybe some offensive linemen, as it looks as if we got a couple people that we could go ahead and look at. So I'm going to go ahead and get me some of my guys. All right, so we got our scouts set up. I'm going to be primarily focusing D tackle at southeast, northeast corner, maybe middle linebacker, central DN, D tackle, and then west offensive tackle and DN, primarily edge rush, obviously. All right, outside of the scouts, we'll go ahead and we'll wait a little bit longer before we take a look at the prospects. Opening day keys, I want to focus on our run game. So if we get a dominating run game, I think that's going to do us all the more better. And then after that, I think our defense holding up against the Seahawks run game would be very important. In the Seahawks game, we're going to have to watch out for Geno Smith as he is their quarterback still. Don't know why. I guess they want to rock with him. He is coming off of an MVP as well. We're going to have to watch out for Kenneth Walker, their primary superstar running back. Receiving, DK Metcalf fell off a cliff. Tyler Lockett's off a cliff. Yeah, they don't have any star-studded receivers, but they do have some, like, people to watch out for. I know DK's going to cause issues, and Tyler Lockett's going to be open down the field, and they don't really have tight end help. Their line, as you can see here, is not the greatest. We're going to have probably some good work on the inside, but the outside tackles look to be their best position, so Dallas might be a little quiet. Their edge rush probably going to be a little more difficult from the left side, but our offense should be able to hold them pretty well, as we're going to have to look out for Ben Harden, the second string D tackle, coming in as 73. And then their middle linebackers aren't terrible, but they're not going to be good enough to stop us. It looks like their secondary is probably going to give us the toughest time. Yeah, their secondary is going to be tough. But we got a rookie quarterback. We'll see. I'm hoping probably for glimpses, if I had to guess. I don't want anything too flashy. I don't want anything too bad. If you can get 2 passing touchdowns, I'd be really happy with that start to the season. We also got a trade offer that I will take a look at. They want Drake London. Now, this is huge. They're offering, I'm not going to take that deal. I think London's going to have a breakout season this year, approaching that 1,000-yard total. I'm going to do the weekly training, and then we'll go ahead and get into the game. All right, I'd like to welcome you all to this modded franchise game here at home in Atlanta, Georgia. We're here going to be up against the Seattle Seahawks, who don't have a uniform mod that I have downloaded, so they're using their base ones, but we are using the drip uniform mods, as we get a chance to look at that offense against our defense and our offense against that defense. Let's go ahead and head down to the kickoff, and let's get underway. Actually, we'll skip the kickoff, and we'll watch the kickoff. All right, I'd like to welcome everyone to this amazing gameplay as Young Waku gets us ready for the regular season, as this one's going to be returned out of the end zone. Seattle is going to be able to start their drive at about the 20, maybe the 19, as Richie Grant gets the tackle. Now, as stated, they are coming out with Geno Smith yet again, coming off of an MVP season. It'll be interesting to see what he's got cooking for him. He's got aggressive decision making, so let's hope that our defense can turn that aggressive decision into some points for us. Now, we are going to go ahead and keep this camera angle as we watch the Alford, as it's a run to start. We don't have the greatest perspective on that, maybe need to change, but we are going to be trying to stay within this camera angle. Here's our our other first round pick, Raymond, the strong safety, is going to be playing a little bit of slot as he's on the running back. Geno fires that one deep downfield, and it's dropped by both the receiver and A.J. Terrell Jr. Now, when it comes to this defense, I'm not hoping for anything stellar. I'm just hoping for us to be able to get some 3-and-outs quickly, as it looks like pass. 3rd and 11. We're on Grant as Lockett gets the first down and more, as that's going to be a couple of people hit him. 22 on the first down catch for Lockett. That's going to bring the Seahawks out with better field position. If y'all aren't a fan of these camera angles, like me spectating the players, let me know, and I'll change it, as that one's going to be fired quickly on a slant route for big yardage. That's yet another 38-yard throw. Not 38, but like 18-yard throw. I don't know why I said 38. We're going to run 2-man nickel show 1. And we're going to go ahead and watch a little bit of Jesse Bates. Now, Seattle's driving to start. Incredible to see as they go run here on 1st and 10. That's going to be 2 for Walker. All righty. They look to have 3 wide receivers here on 2nd and 7. We'll see what they do as they drop back to throw. That one's going to be caught by the tight end. He's at the 15. Huge throw and catch for Hines. He's playing phenomenally. All right, we get into the red zone, so I'm going to go ahead and change the angle back to the offense as it looks run on 1st down. They do just that, as that's going to be a pickup of 3. 5, my bad. 1st down, 5-yard pickup. We're going to cover 1 press. See what we can get there. 2nd and 5. They look to run 3 tight ends. They're running. Yep, I was right on that one, as Walker is going to get them a little bit closer to the 1st down. They come out 3rd and 1, empty backfield. We come out in man. They need 1 for a 1st down, 3 for a touchdown, as Smith looks to throw. End zone, touchdown, Tyler Lockett. Seahawks go ahead and start us with the score. Not what you want to see, as the extra point team or the special teams come out as they get ready to make this a 7-0 ball game. Kick is up, and it is good. Now, depending upon how this game goes, depends upon how much we just watch. I want to watch as much as possible, as that one's going to be kneeled in the back of the end zone by Aubrey. We get a chance to watch Maxwell Calhoun come out with the offense. He struggled a little bit in preseason, as we saw from the stats, but this will be our first actual look at him. He's got aggressive decision making too, so hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us, as our offense has a chance now. 1st and 10 from the 25. All right, so we're going to come out showing run. It looks like left side might work a little bit, as that's going to be a quick tackle for Robinson. We try outside run, goes nowhere on first down. Second down, we're going to run tight end corner. Hopefully, we got some man coverage that we can exploit. Second 11, Calhoun looks to throw as that's going to be complete to Kyle Pitts for big yardage. There's a flag. Wonder if this one's going to be coming back, but as it stands, huge catch. Holding on the offense, that's going to bring it back. Big throw and catch to start, but Chris Lindstrom unable to keep his hands out of the cookie jar. We got a long second down now. They look to be bringing pressure from the right side. I want to just get some running yards, so we're going to run it here inside with Robinson. He's going to pick up a few. 3rd and 14, need big yardage here. We'll see what they come out with 4 wide receivers. Looks to be man coverage as that one's going to be dropped by Kyle Pitts. That's going to force us to punt, and that's going to bring our defense back out yet again. Defense back out now as Seattle gets a chance to keep their keep their scoring going. They're going to start with a run with Walker with big daylight. Big daylight's not really a word. 10 yards for Walker on the first down run. Coming in on this drive, giving up a first down. Not the prettiest sight. We'll hope to do better this time as Seattle's got another 1st and 10. That's going to be fired to the tight end for 4. We get a chance to look at our draft where I did pretty poorly. We started quarterback and then we went strong safety. Now, quarterback was the only primary need. Couldn't get someone that was a difference maker or high on the board, but I think that strong safety pickup is a good one as the second down throw is dropped. He had no one around him, just unable to hold on to it. We're going to run cover 9 show 2. 3rd and 6 now for this Seattle offense, hoping the Atlanta defense can hold up as that's going to be fired and dropped again by the tight end. We had Raymond there on coverage. Speaking of, if you like the way he looks, the Ultimate Unlock mod allows us to have a lot more customization. As on 4th down, they're going to have to punt us the football back, or we should be able to get some type of return here by Aubrey as that's shanked really badly. I don't know what that kick was, but we're going to have perfect field position as the kicker didn't know what he was doing. 1st and 10 now for the Atlanta offense. Maybe Maxwell Calhoun can do something a little bit better as they drop back in coverage and we pass. London's ball is contested. They go deep shot on 1st and 10. Now it looks like they're stacking the box on 2nd and 10. We run it up the middle. We get some daylight as Robinson's able to pick up 10 on the first down. Or second down, I should say. 1st and 10 following the big pickup from Robinson. We got Atlanta football approaching red zone. Calhoun looks to throw. That one's going to be fired too far in front of London. That's 0 for 3 to start for him. 0-3 start for Maxwell in his NFL rookie season. Needs to do more in his first game as that one's going to be caught by Kyle Pitts for a first down. 16 on 2nd as Atlanta is driving on this one. We'll see what they come out with here on 1st and 10. Now, I know that it doesn't tell y'all what I picked, so I'm going to use that to my advantage. RPO here. We run with Robinson as he gets us 8. 2nd and 2 after the pickup from Robinson. They bring Jamal Adams down. We look to throw as they rush forward. That's going to be caught by, Kyle Pitts, another catch. He's got 3 targets, 1 catch waved off, but 2 catches for him so far as that's Adams' first tackle. And we have a 1st and 10 near the red zone, or 11 yards out from the end zone. So we do have a possibility to get another first down before a touchdown, as that's going to give us 5 on the second down run. 2nd and 5, about 6 away from the end zone. It looks like they're bringing pressure from that right side. So go ahead, slide right. We're going to run pass, and that's Kyle Pitts for a touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts and Maxwell Calhoun's first of the season. Oh, this is going to be a great season. I can already tell. 7-7 ball game following the touchdown from Maxwell to Kyle Pitts. We'll get a look to see what this defense can do against this offense. Smith fires short there. Dances a little bit in the end zone, but able to get 5 out of it. Not the end zone, the pocket. But you know what I mean. Let's bring some pressure. We're going to bring the safety. Now, y'all are probably wondering why I'm using coach suggestions instead of calling my own mod or my own plays. Laziness, as that's going to be, sack! Let's go, Richie Grant. Sack. Atlanta Falcons. I thought it was going to be a TFL because, but Jesse read it perfectly, but we had Richie there to help. Now let's run pressure again. Overlord. overload 3 safe. 3rd and 15. They need big yardage. We're going to bring pressure again, hoping to throw them off their spot. As Geno Smith looks to scramble. He's got a lot of daylight, but he slides quickly. That's going to bring us to the end of the first, potentially. I think the end of the first. At the end of the first quarter, we are 7-7. Both teams struggling to get the run game going, but hey, the pass game is working mighty well. We got a 4th and 9 punt coming up from the Seattle offense as we look to make our stand or our start in the second quarter of the ball game. This one's yet another bad punt as that's going to be returned. That one gets recovered via a bad punter. I'm about to go look at their punter, actually. They have Michael Dixon. The punts just aren't working. So I think after this, I'm probably just going to simulate the punt. I'm going to go ahead and put a character on Raymond and see what he does. Run Walker inside as that's going to be 4. 2nd and 6 following the 4-yard run from Kenneth Walker. We look to be bringing the house on this one. Looks like everyone's stacking that box, and we do bring pressure. That one's going to be caught by Lockett for a first down. Tyler Lockett's 3 for 33 on the game. No pass has been to DK yet, which you could say is a good thing. You could say is a bad thing. It's all personal bias. Geno Smith looks to throw on first again, as that's going to be Tyler Lockett again. No, not Dallas. We already lose Arnold, and now losing Dallas is a huge blow. Holding his wrist, going to the back. Hopefully he's able to return in this one. Don't need any more long-term injuries as we have a 1st and 10. Seattle's football. They're approaching red zone as this is going to be a handoff. Walker is going to be tackled quickly. Loss of 1. Zach Harrison in the vicinity. Oh my God, broken ribs. Oh God, yeah. We're going to be missing Dallas for quite a little bit as our edge rush has just taken a massive hit. We lose Arnold Ebiketie as well as Dallas Turner, as Smith is going to be pressured to scramble out of the pocket for 8. They're going to give them 9 because of the loss on first down. We'll see what Atlanta can do. Needing to stop 2. They no longer they bring Kenneth Walker out, so the run, first down guaranteed. 5 for Sherabonnet. Seattle unstoppable so far after the recovery from the punt. We will be simulating punts from now on as DK Metcalf's first catch is for 2. Geno Smith is 9 for 12 on the game, playing pretty good. Not perfect, but pretty good, as we're going to bring pressure here on 2nd and 8. Looks like they're going to run it with Walker, so maybe we bring the right call, as that's a big hole. No, Kenneth Walker down at the 1. Kenneth Walker bumble stumbles all the way down to the 2, as it looks like Seattle is going to score here. Chera Bennett, I don't know your name. Touchdown Seattle. That's going to give them a 14-7 lead. Atlanta coming back out after Seattle was able to score on their drive. This game's going by pretty fast. We might end up watching all of it as run. Robinson goes inside. That's going to be a good pickup. He keeps running that outside. That's a touchdown. But hey, as it stands right now, well, that's first down to first down. They stack the box on 1st and 10. We're going to change up the play. Maxwell Calhoun doesn't like what he sees as he looks back to throw here. Drake London. No, DJ Moore with the first down pickup. That Rondell Moore, that one's Rondell. DJ is with my Caleb Williams franchise, as that's going to be another first down pickup. Atlanta firing on all cylinders in this one. 1st and 10 throw for, oh my God, Kyle Pitts is wide open. Maxwell Calhoun is unstoppable so far in this second half. I don't know what's happened, but he has woken up to a fire in his belly. And they look to stack the box here on 1st and 10. We'll see what they bring. Looks man coverage, end zone. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Atlanta. That's going to give us yet another touchdown as we answer back quickly. Maxwell Calhoun yet again to Kyle Pitts for the score. Go ahead and get a look at this one, as that's just placed where no one but him can get it. Adams just doesn't make a play on it. I don't know what Jamal Adams was thinking, but not making a play is not the right move. Extra point is going to get a flag, but we get 14-14 anyways. 5 minutes to go in the second quarter of football, or first half of football. 14-14 ball game. Geno Smith looks to throw as that's going to be incomplete. Knocked away by Kazir White. See what the flag is holding on the Seahawks. We'll take it. That's going to move them back a ton of yards as... Hey, that knockdown is very nice, but no need to worry about it. It's telling me to set a quarterback spy. Don't think I need to, as Geno Smith looks to throw here. 2nd and 20. Oh my God, a wide open man. DK Metcalf for the first down. Who was supposed to guard him there? Let's go take a look at this one. See, DK Metcalf, I think he's supposed to be guarded by a flat here. See, AJ Terrell is on him, and then he just gets stuck on D. Alford and just runs up the field. Alrighty. Big pickup of 24 for DK on that one. That's not what we want to see as he's waking up in this one. 14-14 run, no play action as that one's fired yet again to DK Metcalf. Yet another first down. Don't know what to do right now as Seattle seems unstoppable. First down throw is going to be broken up by Jeff Okudah. What a hit. What a hit from Jeff to make sure that that one doesn't get caught as we come out with a 2nd and 10 now for Seattle. It's going to be a handoff, no play action as Smith gets pressured. He tries to scramble, fumble as that's going to be recovered by Poona Ford. Jesse Bates able to strip that one out of the hands of Geno Smith as we get Falcons football now. Following the turnover, we have a chance we could potentially take a lead. I don't like how this looks. Run, slide, right, protection as play action. They're bringing pressure, and that's going to be a sack. I think he had a man, just unable to find him before Jones gets there. 2nd and 17 following the loss of 7 sack. We'll see what the Falcons can do as Calhoun looks to throw here. That one's going to be short for Pitts. All right, we got 3rd and 16. We need a ton of yards. Oh, unblocked man. Oh, broken sack. But that don't matter. Witherspoon there to throw him down. 2-minute warning. A little over the 2-minute warning, actually. 2:15 left to go in the first half of this one. As Seattle, they're probably going to run it here. No, they look to throw. That one's going to be fired incomplete. Broken up by AJ Terrell. 2:11 to go in the first half of this one. 14-14, Seattle Seahawks football. It looks as if they're going to run this one, and they do, as Kenneth Walker is going to be shut down after another gain of 4. 2-minute warning following the run by Kenneth Walker. 14-14 is our ball game as Seattle looks to increase the lead. They're going to have to play quickly in this one. See what they've got. Butt taps from Geno. Handoff. Walker with a lot of daylight. Oh, what a move as he's going to pick up a first down. He's got 61 on the day as they don't call a timeout or hurry. 1st and 10 following the first down pickup from Walker. Hey, Smith looks to throw. That one's going to be picked off. Jesse Bates with a lot of grass ahead of him. He takes a bad angle, either that or a bad block. But Jesse Bates, interception, first of the year, and our defense is already able to announce their presence. Take a look at this one, as it was just an inaccurate ball that Jesse Bates was just in the area of. We saw a ball like this in preseason in which Jeff Okudah knocked it down. But Jesse Bates, he's not the one to knock that down. We're going to come out throwing under with Rome Odunze as our primary target. He hasn't gotten one yet in this one. Hoping the second-year receiver can do something, as that's going to be a pickup of 4. Rome Odunze's first catch, as that was fired quickly. We're not going to run any hurry up because we didn't gain much yards, so I'm not worried about it. Go ahead, 1 minute left to go. 2nd and 6. Calhoun looks to throw out of, to the sidelines, not out of bounds, as out of bounds goes Robinson after the pickup of first down. 1st and 10 following the pickup from through the air. We're going to run slant, as that's going to be batted away. Intended for Drake London, probably threw that a minute too soon. 2nd and 10, about 24, 23 yards away from the end zone. See what we've got. Screen pass. Robinson gets it as we get some blocks, but nothing too great, as that's going to be 5 yards. Calhoun is 10 for 14 so far on the game. as we got 38 left to go in this one. Got 3rd and 5. Hoping to pick up a first down to score before the halftime, as that's going to be Drake London for a first down. We're going to call our timeout. That's going to be our first timeout of the second half after the huge pickup to Drake London, putting us within touchdown range. How far out are we? About 5. Not bad. See what we got. 1st and 10, or 1st and goal, I should say, as that's going to be fired for more. Incomplete. We got 2nd and goal from about the 4-yard line. We're going to try to run this in with Robinson, see if he can't get in there, as that's a touchdown. Falcons. We take a 7-point lead, well, 6-point lead right now before the halftime. Hoping to make it a 7, and then the kick is good. The return for the kickoff is nothing, and they got 19 seconds. I think they're going to run it out, but if they don't, I'll show y'all. 1st and goal. Geno Smith looks to throw, as that's going to be off the mark, intended for DK Metcalf. Sorry, bad burps. 16 seconds left to go in the first half of the ball game as Atlanta leads by 7. Geno Smith looks to throw. That one's off the mark as well. 11 for 19 now. 1 touchdown, 1 interception, as there's 13 seconds left to go. We'll take a look. Doesn't look like they're running Hail Mary just yet. 3rd and 10. We'll see what they have drawn up. Oh, screen pass. That's going to be... Oh, A.J. Terrell gets around the man. We're going to call timeout again. Hey, this one could be returned. Could not be. If not, it is what it is. I'm probably going to not be able to see this. Are they going to go for it? They are going to go for it. Let's everyone up top give some cushion. Let's see what they do here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Complete, but not. He called a timeout. There's no way. Ice the kicker. I can't believe that was open. Oh, I thought they were going to punt it. I guess I learned from my mistakes. God. Bruh. That was amazing. Field goal following the huge pickup through the air that I wasn't expecting. 1 second left to go to get 3 points going out of the half. It's up and it's good. 17-21. Our first game of the season, as we get a chance to take a look at scores around the league. I'm struggling to speak, as Atlanta leads us in this one by 4. I skipped the highlights on accident. Let's go ahead. I want to focus more on running it inside, as drop that medium completion percentage a little bit. Hopefully we can stop that as we get a returnable kickoff. Love to see it, as Aubrey is probably going to need this one down. No. Yep, knee down at the end zone. We're going to come out to the 21, 25. We get a chance to look at Maxwell Calhoun, who has been electric so far in this game. He has 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. We love to see it. We got a 1st and 10 coming out in the second half ball game. See what we got cooking for us, as Calhoun takes a deep drop. He fires that one deep as well, and that's going to be batted away, intended for Kyle Pitts. 126, 2 touchdowns for Maxwell so far in this game. Hopefully we can keep this victory in our sights, as right now we're leading by 4. 2nd and 10 run. We're going to see what Robinson has as they look to stop the inside run on that play, bringing us to a 3rd and 8. Defense playing well on this drive. We got a 3rd and 8 look for Atlanta, and that's going to be batted away. I could have swore he got that there, but Witherspoon able to make a play on it. Falcons have to punt coming out of the halftime break. This one looks to be run from Seattle. They're hoping not to have to do the same. No pass, as that's going to be a short pass connected to the tight end. They're going to give them 9 on the pickup, and that's going to bring us down out to a 2nd and 1. Seattle only needs one for another fresh set of downs. That's going to be handoff Walker, who's able to pick it up. 1st and 10 following the first down run from Kenneth Walker. Seattle trying to get back into the lead of this game, as Walker's able to pick up 4 yet again. He's been able to pick up 4 at any given time in this game. We're going to run hot dog blitz. No, we're not. Want to run man coverage. Let's run cover 1 robber, and then hand off. That's going to be a TFL. guaranteed. No, just back to the line. Zach unable to get more. 3rd and 6. Defense trying to make a stop here. We really need to get off the field if we want to make sure that we secure a win. Smith fires that one to lock it for a first down. Holy crap, Geno Smith has been so accurate with the football. It's incredible to see. We come out with a 1st and 10 now. Red zone territory. Seattle looking to increase the score as that's going to be broken up by, Alford. 2nd and 10 following the incomplete pass on first down. I'm going to go ahead and highlight Benedict. I think he's going to do something here as that's going to be complete to DK for 8. Seattle rumbling, bumbling, stumbling, unable to be stopped on this drive as they bring in a bunch of people in the backfield. Kenneth Walker is able to pick up the first down. 23 yards away from scoring. This Seattle team really wanting to make us worried as that's end zone batted away by Jeff Okota. Jeff playing great ball or having great ball awareness in the back of the end zone. One-on-one coverage is never easy as 2nd down they look to throw. That's going to be the running back in the red zone. God, mother monkey balls. Defense unable to stop their passing attack as we look goal line here. 1st and goal, handoff. Fullback, Seattle gets the touchdown. They're going to go up by 3. The extra point following the touchdown is good. That gives them the 3-point lead that we didn't want them to have. Wah, 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 as Juju brings us out to the 25. And we come out looking to try to make this one competitive. Need to do more. 1st and 10. We're going to run it with Robinson, who's going to get none. They're coming out stopping the run. Following the 1-yard gain on first down, they got 6 in the box. They're not bringing pressure as that's going to be fired, knocked down by Adams. 3rd and 9 following the incomplete pass. Our defense or our offense is stalled. I don't think there's any better way to put it other than our offense has officially stalled out as Robinson is not going to get it. We're going to run. Hurry up. I know this is dumb, like real dumb, but we're going to get this anyways as that's going to be movement. So maybe we don't got to worry about going for it. Looks like we're punting them back the football as defense needs to make a stop here in order to keep this one competitive. They bring empty backfield. Geno Smith guaranteed throw. We bring man coverage as, oh my God, Tyler Lockett is cooking. 2nd and 7 following the pickup from Tyler Lockett as we get flag. We'll see what they call. All right, so Seattle's going back 5 yards. That's incredible to see. All right, following the false start on the Seattle Seahawks, we get a chance at 2nd and 12. Defense trying to prevent as that's going to be a short pass for 6. Geno Smith has made an error today, but nothing too bad. Hoping to stop a 6-down run here. We bring a lot of people in the box. 3rd and 6 as, oh my God, that's a lot of congestion on the right side as Jesse Bates is going to get Hines. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why I don't call my own plays because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going to let the coach suggest a play and then I'll pick what I like from there as they run here on 1st down. Kenneth Walker gets big yardage. 2 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter. We got 1st and 10 Seattle. They run yet again as that's going to be 2 yards for Walker. He's got 88 on the day as we have been unable to stop him. They get 2nd and 8 now. Following the 2-yard run to Walker, they run with their backup who's going to get 1. 3rd and 7 following the 1-yard pickup. Geno Smith needing to pick this one up through the air. He finds a man. That's going to be batted away. Jeff Okuda is able to get there as Atlanta is going to lose yet another edge rusher. Field goal to make it a 6-point ball game. Atlanta going to try to block it with Phillips as Ellis tries to distract. The kick is up. And this one is right down the middle. 6-point lead, Seattle. All right, so we don't have to worry about the outside linebacker as thankfully it's not a major injury. Now, with this game, we really needed to get the run game off the ground, but in the second half, that's exactly what they're trying to stop as that's going to be a 2-yard pickup to Robinson through the air. Don't know what to do as they bring... God damn. They all, every time I call a run play, they bring out enough people to stop the run, and then I don't get run yards. So that's not helping us any. Needing 5 yards now. 6 5, 4, 3, 2. Need 5 on third down. That one's going to be fired short to Moore, who's definitely got it. Thank you, game. 136 and 2 touchdowns for Maxwell on the game, as he hasn't picked anything up deeply through the air, but he is helping us win nevertheless. Falcons trailing in this one as we come into the fourth quarter. 1st and 10. We look to throw with Maxwell, as that's going to be caught by Kyle Pitts, who's having a big game. He gets blown up, but not until after the first down pickup. Kyle Pitts having a monstrous game so far. Love to see it, as we're going to run some RPO action, see how they read it, as that's not a good read from Maxwell there. 2nd and 11 following the TFL on the RPO. We need at least some make first down easier, as Kyle Pitts is just going to get us a whole new first down. That man is having a big game, as Calhoun is approaching 200 through the air, as Kyle Pitts has his 100 already through the air. Love to see it, as we have a 1st and 10 knocking on red zone territory. Let's see what we got here. Run Robinson, as that's going to get us 5. He got confused by the looks of it, as needing 5 on 2nd down. They look to be bringing the house on the right side. They do not. They run just 4, as that's batted away. Witherspoon unable to hold on to it in the end zone. 3rd and 5 following the knockdown in the back of the end zone. We got to get something done, as that one's going. What are we doing? Calhoun all day in the pocket, needs to find someone. Kyle Pitts got it! Touchdown Falcons! Holy crap, that was batted right into the hands of Kyle Pitts. Oh my God. We get a replay here, as all day in the pocket, that one literally just knocked down, not by Witherspoon, by Sutherland, right into the hands of Kyle Pitts. That is the most amazing thing I think I've ever seen in this game. Extra point following the incredible catch. My voice hurts so bad, is up, and that's going to give us a 1-point lead. Seattle's going to get the ball at the 25. Let's see what our defense has. Let's run cover 3 cloud. 1st and 10, Geno Smith. Let's see what you've got now that our offense has been able to score. That one's going to be fired short, and David Edwards is going to be coming out with an injury. 2nd and 9 following the 1-yard pickup. We'll see what Seattle draws up here, as Geno Smith looks to throw. That one's short for Metcalf, who breaks 3 tackles before going down. 3rd and 6 following DK Metcalf, proving that he is still hard to take down no matter what time era it is, as that's going to be a first down for the Seattle Seahawks. Sorry, my brain just shut off and I forgot who they were. 1st and 10 at the 50 following the huge pickup by Geno Smith. We bring pressure, as that's going to be incomplete, intended for DK. Kazir White able to meet him as the ball got there, and that's going to knock that one incomplete. Following that, we got a 2nd and 10. See what Geno Smith and company can do here. He looks to throw. That one's going to be short, or maybe a couple. 3rd and 7 following the short completion. Geno Smith back to throw yet again. That one, yep, that's a first down, guaranteed. DK Metcalf just wide open. Looks like no one wanted to touch him. They're probably intimidated, as Seattle's got yet another 1st and 10 near red zone. Metcalf breaks first contact and able to get 6. Following the 6-yard pickup, the Seattle Seahawks need 4 for a new fresh set of downs, but they need 20 for a touchdown. Run with Walker is going to get them 6, but not the first down. They're going to be 3rd and inches. 3rd in the length of about a dog's and we come out trying to stop them from picking it up. Worst case scenario, they get a first down, but no touchdown, as that's going to be a first down. 97 for Kenneth Walker on the day. Richie Grant able to bring him down. 1st and 10, 12 yards out from goal. We'll see what they call here. Play action. Geno looks to fire. That's going to be the tight end who gets 3. 2nd and 7 following the completion to the tight end. We get a flag. We'll see what gets called. Ball start on the offense is going to be bringing them back to a 2nd and 12. Makes our job easier, as this is going to help us stop them from scoring, hopefully, as they look run with Walker on 2nd and 12. They get it up 3 yards. 3rd and 9. You got to think they might be looking end zone, as that's gonna be pressure sack. sack, guaranteed, guaranteed. One Weibo with a sack. They're going to be forced to settle for the 3. Let's go ahead and watch it. 27-28. This is going to make it 30-28. 2-point ball game as our kicker's kick is up, and it is going to be good. Worried me a little bit. That one looked to be going a little bit to the left or to the right, but we're going to come out with our offense, and we're going to see what we're able to do. Going to try to drive down for another score as we have 3:16 left to go. 1st and 10. We're going to throw it here as we get plenty of daylight, as that's going to be, hey, 200 now for him. Drake London gets a catch. He's been pretty quiet on the day. 3 minutes, 12 seconds left to go as let's leave it. Screw it. As we run it here. Robinson, that's going to be a first down and a little bit more. 2:55 now left to go in the ball game. Falcons are down by 2. That one's going to be fired, intended for London, but broken up. 2nd and 10 following the deep shot to Drake. We'll see what the Seattle defense has in terms of defense. Oh, they bring pressure as that's going to be a first down catch for Pitts. 1st and 10, we come up with about 2:15 left to go in this game. We're going to run the ball as we won't get many more options to do just that, as that's going to be a 1-yard pickup. That's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Atlanta is down by 2 points, but it's no big deal. No big deal at all. We are leading in very many other ways. Following the 2-minute warning, we have 28-30 as Atlanta needs to score in order to win. 2 minutes left to go as that's fired in front of his receiver. We don't need inaccuracy issues right now, Calhoun. 1:48, 3rd and 9. We need a first down in order to keep our game alive. So they bring pressure. That one's going to be fired to Rome Odunze. Go Rome! Go Rome! Rome Odunze! Touchdown, Atlanta Falcons! Show that muscle, young man. 2nd-year receiver takes it to the house. Now, you could say we left too much time on the clock, but that's not for us to decide. That's for the defense. We get a chance to look at it yet again here as Rome is just in the middle of the field where no one is. I thought that was overthrown by a mile, but nope. Romo Dunze turns the Jets on and takes that one to the crib. Extra point to make it a 5-point game is missed. Still going to make it 2 score. However, that's going to make it a little bit easier for them to win. Got a minute 44 following the touchdown by Atlanta. We'll see what Seattle is able to do. They're going to try to answer now as Geno Smith fires that one to the tight end. That's going to be a first down. We're going to go ahead, change the play as they run no huddle up as, deep shot. Oh my God, broken up. D. Alford able to lay a body on him, knocking that one out of his hands. That one had my heart jump a beat a minute as 30-34, 122 left to go, and this Atlanta home crowd is going nuts. That one's going to be a corner in off the mark. Now, Geno has 342. He's got a ton of yards, but has been unable to really put the ball where it matters most. We're going to go ahead and get over Raymond as I want him highlighted. Needing 10. That one's going to be off the mark. 4th and 10, intended for DK Metcalf. Okay, don't know what we're thinking, as that's going to be a first down. Oh, no. I got silent because I was looking at all the players, and that's a huge pickup. He dropped it. There's no way he dropped it. We get a chance to look at this one yet again, as I swear to you, Tyler Lockett was wide open. We see him right there, right in front of us, number 16, right? This is most certainly a catch, right? 2 hands, knee. He does drop it. His knee hits, and the ball just comes out. Oh, my goodness. Atlanta's going to walk away. Opening season victory for us. Let's go ahead and run this one with Robinson, as that's going to give us 5. Now, they're going to be calling timeouts, so it's not guaranteed that we win. But we got a minute 9 left, and we're in red zone territory, so we should be able to walk away with a field goal at least, as that's going to be tackled quick. 3rd and 4 following the tackle to Drake London. Falcons look to throw here, as that's going to be a sack. Come on, we need to just stay within field goal range. Change it to slow. Younghoe Koo, this one's going to be big, about 50-ish yards. Let's see, Younghoe Koo's kick is up, and it's good. Seattle takes a 7-point lead. Not Seattle. We are Atlanta. Oh, I didn't mean to watch this as well. But anywho, we're going to watch the kickoff as well, I guess, as that's going to be returnable. I'm going to leave them with about 50-ish, 54 seconds left, and almost the entire length of the field to go. I cannot tell you how nervous I am right now. We have a chance for some incredible football. Hail Mary, Geno Smith fires, contested and knocked down by, oh, Richie. Nice to see you. It looks as if they are trying everything that they can to stay in this game. 46 left to go for Seattle to win this one, as that's going to be Tyler Lockett. 1st and 10 following the catch to Tyler Lockett. Geno Smith, oh, he's got DK. Don't be complete. Oh my God, he has DK. Oh my God, I cannot believe that's open. Now, will they go for 2, or are they content with like just tying it? Are they going to tie it, or are they going to go for 2? Let's run safe, man. I want to make sure they don't go for 2, as the kick is up and it's good. 20 seconds left to go before overtime. Oh my God, I can't believe that just happened, as they send the kickoff out. This is going to be returnable. We're going to have less than 20 seconds to make a miracle happen from the 25-yard line. 16 seconds to go in regulation, as Seattle was able to tie this one up via a miracle. That's going to be a pass interference. Pass interference. Can't do that, buddy. You cannot do that. That's going to give us a free first down. 13 seconds left to go. Following the... Oh, what are we doing? I did not mean to send Robinson out there, but whatever. Following the PI call, we got 1st and 10, as that's going to be fired out of bounds. Holy crap. Younghoe Koo needs us to... I mean, he's got a leg. He just hit one from about the 50-yard line. So realistically, we could probably work something out, as, oh my, they are, 9 seconds left to go in this one. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, timeout, 4 seconds. Rome Odunze just got us in field goal territory. This man is electric. Rome Odunze, 87 on the game for him now, as we are in field goal range. I cannot tell you how nervous I am of this. We're going to go into slow sim. Till the next play. Hit one just like this a minute ago. Younghoe Koo to win the game. It's up, and it is good. Atlanta wins. Walk-off field goal. Oh, it's thugged. Give me a minute. Okay, just in case things don't work, because as you see, the game will be a little brokey. Actually, I'll kick it off. Just out of curiosity, I might skip this. I'm going to get a kickoff. Younghoe Koo kickoff. Okay, so I got the game-ending bug. Don't really know why, but 37-40. Love to see it. Let's go ahead and take a look at our stats, because this game is over. I'm going to see what I can do about fixing the end-game bug, as Maxwell Calhoun, rookie, went 20 for 34 for 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. This man has been phenomenal. I cannot stress how happy I am. Only 16 runs for Bijan Robinson, 83 yards and a touchdown. We will do more with you in the next game. I promise. Kyle Pitts had an electric game. 3 touchdowns for him, 137 yards. Bijan Robinson had 21. Rome Odunze had 87 on the day. We were able to get London 21 and 28 for more. Blocking, we only allowed 2 sacks, which it is what it is. Defensively, our defensive leader total tackle leader is going to AJ Terrell. Solo tackle leader and assisted tackle leader as well. Hey, actually, Jesse able to get 1 more assisted tackle. TFLs, we were able to walk out with quite a few. We didn't do too bad, but sacks, I couldn't say I can't say that I'm utmost more proud. Now, granted, I wish we would do more, as only 3 is not great, and 2 of them coming from safeties, but Jesse Bates was also able to get an interception. I forgot about that. But we'll take what we can get whenever we get more people coming back. Jesse also forced a fumble as Younghoe Koo is the man, the myth, the legend, able to send us to victory in week 1. Couldn't be happier with how this game turned out. All right, so unfortunately, it did not save the gameplay, so I went ahead, I forced the win for us because we do win the game. I'm going to advance into next week. It does really suck that all of that is just lost. 30-16 isn't that bad. They say that we still ended up having a good good run game and a good defensive game. I just wish we could have done differently because we had 4 passing touchdowns, and that's just all gone. But that's all the time that I do have for this one. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I will see y'all in the next one. If you like the content, hit that like button. If you are new, and hit the subscribe. If you don't want to miss anything that I post, go ahead and hit that like, or go ahead and hit the notification bell. I'm sorry, my voice is going out and I'm really tired. But I'll see y'all in the next one. Deuces, everyone.